What's up, Raider Nation? This is the Violator. You're watching the Raider Homer channel.
Raider Homer, this is Monster Mash 10. I just wanted to say you're doing a great job, man. It was a pleasure meeting you down at the draft. Keep putting out the good work, man. We need more of you guys around to represent the Raider Nation right. And look forward to meeting you at a game next season, or this season. And yeah, brother, take care. Peace out, Raider Nation for life.
What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to Coast with the Black Hole Superfans. I'm Raider Homer, and joining me as always is Mad Max of the Loyalty Crew. How are you holding up after your travels with Katrina Hernandez, aka Raiderette Realtor in Las Vegas, Mad Max?
Oh man, what a great time. This month I've been gone. In 2 weeks span I've been in Vegas. So basically got my own room over there, man. She gave me my own room, so I'm there to visit. I come in town anytime and just having a great time. Savage Nation is out there too, so we're doing our thing with Savage Nation, getting to know that part of them and bringing them in. We're going to bring them in too.
Cool, man. Yeah, that's good to know that I got to connect in Vegas, you know. I'm going to be staying with Mad Max.
Yeah, we're good there, bro. We're good there. Me and you go, we're good. Believe me, we're set.
All right, cool, man. So, hey, you know, what does the Loyalty Crew have coming up?
Well, man, we've been pushing a lot out there. You know, we figure, hey, you know what? It's slowed down. It's football season. We concentrate on football. But in the black hole, there's always something going on, whether it's, you know, cancer or whatever. We've got stuff going on. First of all, we've got the black hole Santa Maria. They're going to be doing a $10 plate. It's a game watch thing. So during the game, they're going to be serving plates, $10 tri-tip. And it's going to benefit the Cure Cancer Center out there, which is pretty dang cool, man. Yeah. And then after that, bro, we've got the Black Hole Oakland chapter, the main chapter. They're having their event at Jack London Square, and it's at Everest and Jones. And they're going to have there at the football tomorrow at the game, they're going to have El Senor and Gorilla just signed in, and he's going to be definitely there tomorrow. Yeah, we've got some stuff going on, you know, and like I said, we're really working at it. You know, I'm really thank my crew for keeping up with me. I've been gone like 20 days out of this month, you know, just traveling and doing the Oakland thing, and you know, just out there, bro, just out there.
Well, it's good that you got the Loyalty Crew to back you up, man.
Oh man, I don't know what I'd do with without them. You know, we got Diana, Cindy, Brian, you know, Donald, Paul. You know, all these guys. They just send women. They carry the load, bro. I try to do what I could do, but they definitely carry the load for me. And like I said, I don't have a better crew out there, bro. And I'll stick to that one.
Oh yeah. And hey, and like we were just talking about, you know, there's a lot going on in the black hole this week. With all those events and with the opening of 2 new clubs, one in Portersville and one in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So, of course, we're bringing in the new president of the Albuquerque, New Mexico chapter, Sammy Alanzo, a.k.a. Raider Penguin. Not only that, but we have the return of Joker Raider, founder of JR60 Brands, to discuss the JR60 Brands as well as talk about being on the road in Indy. And be sure to stay tuned to hear the JR60 brand promo code, good for 15% off at checkout, Raider Nation.
Definitely got some good stuff going there, Raider Nation. Look into it. There's only a few days left for another promo that we had going for the cancer, for children's cancer, but there's still 15% rolling off this. A lot of merchandise out there, a lot of quality stuff. Joker Raiders coming out with. It's just some awesome merchandise out there for men, women, and children. He's covering all the bases.
Oh yeah, man. JR60 Brands is up and coming, man. They're already established, but man, he's really making moves, you know.
Definitely. I really look up to him, man, because he's really out there doing his best for the Raider Nation. And like I said, there's a lot of people that I could say are hard working out there, but Mr. Joker over there, he's on it, man. He's on it.
Oh yeah.
You know, and bringing quality stuff out there that
Right.
people need and you know that they can use. So I just ordered me all kinds of stuff myself. So
That's cool, man. Well, let's go ahead and get this show on the road.
What's up, Raider Nation? This is Cisco Kid, the VP of the Black Hole Oakland chapter, and you're watching Coast to Coast with the Black Hole Superfans.
What's up, Joker? Man, it's been a long time since we last had you on the show, dude. I want to thank you for coming back on, and especially for teaming up with the Raider Homer channel to bring the Raider Nation a 15% discount for your JR60 Brands merchandise.
Man, Homer, you know what? I appreciate it. It was a pleasure to be on your show. Any way I could help you out and have an opportunity to help out those in Raider Nation, man, I'm all for it.
Cool, man.
hey, how's it going, Joker?
Max, how you doing, Max? Good to talk to you, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Shoot, I ain't seen you in a bit since the first game.
That's right. It's the opener.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right
sir.
on. I'm glad you came on, brother. I'm glad you came on. Like you said, JR brand is 60 brand is really out there. We love that stuff. I had a question for you on that Marty Mars Sugar Skull merchandise. I ordered me some patches, man. But that stuff is sick, bro. That stuff is sick. What's up with that?
I appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's a design that my compa Marty Marr came up with a few years ago, man. And you know what? As like most designers are, and people that are artistic, man, they do it just for the art of it, to enjoy it. So, man, it came down. We were talking about it. I told him I really dig the design. I love it. I like the way it looks. And I asked his permission, you know, is this something that, you know, he'd be interested in letting me use and on my merchandise, and kind of collaborated with the One Nation, and he said, yeah, man, he would love it. He's all for it. So, you know, that pretty much sparked it and went from there. He created a custom design just for me for the JR60 brand, for the One Nation line, and you know, it just pretty much taken off from there. The response has been incredible. Shirts, hats are on the way. I think that's in the mix. Bags, patches like you bought yourself, and you know, everybody's digging, everybody's loving it. It's a nice, clean look. You know, I think it represents Raider Nation, and you know, just ties in. It's, you know, like I always say, man, it's for the fans, by the fans. I'm a fan just like everybody else. Everything I sell, everything that's on my website, is stuff that I wear myself, that I like. It's stuff that I would use. So, you know, therefore, it's not just about making a buck. It's not about money. It's not about sales. It's more about having a product that's out there that everybody in Raider Nation be proud to wear and be a part of.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
That's some awesome stuff. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, man, it's a great look. That's for sure, man. It's a great look. And you know, go ahead.
Yeah, I love it, man. Like I said, when I seen it, I think that epitomizes Raider Nation. You know, that sugar skull look to it, with the swords. You know, it's different, and you know what? It's something that I like. You know, I seen it, I like it. Marty Marr, man, guy's very talented. You know, and I want to make sure that he got credit for his design. It's his design. I'm the one that's just putting it out there. I want to make sure that all credit goes to him. I want to make sure that, you know, people look at that and see and say, hey, that this year's, it came from somebody that actually is part of Raider Nation. And it's something that people could wear with pride, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I started looking at the shirts I looked at yesterday. I'm going to get in and order my shirts. I like white. So, you know, I'm looking at the white shirts there, but
I got you.
Awesome brand stuff, man. I really,
man. Yeah, actually, I'm actually in Indianapolis right now, getting ready for the game tomorrow. So, and I had some people ask me. I brought stuff with me, of course, and I was in the lobby when you guys tried to call first time and couldn't get a hold of me. I was actually down there right there, and I had a pretty good crowd going down there, man, selling out of my shirts, selling patches, selling the bags. I think it's a great deal. You buy the face-off snapback and you get the bag for extra $5. You get the bag, so it's something that's nice to carry your gear in. And I'm hoping just to get it out there. I want to get out there, be acknowledged, and something that's practical. I want stuff that people can actually use. Like I said, it's not just sit there and make a buck. I want people to be able to get a bag, throw their stuff in the bag, get a patch sold on their favorite gear and represent Raider Nation and so forth.
Nice.
Yeah, man. It sounds like things are going well for JR60 Brands, dude. And you've recently started shipping overseas, right?
Well, actually, yeah, I had a lot of people hitting me up. And as far as international shipping goes, it can be kind of expensive. So basically, I had a lot of orders. People were placing orders from all over the world. I had several orders, like I said, from Germany, from Sweden, some from England, and I had people hit me up. Canada is probably one of my bigger as far as international goes, and I would do those one-off orders for people upon request, and I didn't advertise it. However, I see the need for it. I got more reaction to it. I got people asking me for it. So basically, it's pretty simple, man. It's a $10 flat fee for shipping, and I cover the rest. So if I got to ship something, yeah, it's a great deal. So shipping something to Germany may cost, depending on what it is and the size and the weight of it, may cost $25. They're only sitting the bill for $10. I'm paying the $15 on that.
Wow.
So it's a pretty good deal. It's fair for everybody, and it's a way to get the JR60 brand out there worldwide, just like Raider Nation, man. Raider Nation is worldwide. We're one nation worldwide, and JR60 Brands is, just showing that, hey, you know what? I recognize that. I see that, and I can make that happen for anybody anywhere.
Awesome, man.
No, that's awesome. You're doing that international thing, and like I said, I've shipped before out, and it is. It's like $25. So it's a good thing, brother. Like I said, I tell everybody, Joker, he's about the people, man. It ain't about, everything else. You got to enjoy what you do, but it's about getting it out for the people, So I really enjoy that stuff. I also enjoy the One Nation brand. I got me a couple of them patches too. It's on my jacket. But what's up with that? You've got quite a bit of stuff going there with that.
Yeah, with the patches, man. Patches are 4-inch patches. You can't beat it, man. It's 1 for $5, 3 for $10. It's a nice looking patch. They're all sew-on patches because I got away from it. As far as ironing on and doing the ones with the plastic back, A, they're more expensive to make. And B, nobody really irons on any patches. Everybody gets it sewn on because as well as I do, you iron on a patch, you take it to the cleaner, and there's a chance that you're going to have to redo it or have to get it sewn on anyway in the long run. So I just said, let's just cut it out. Let's just go for the sew-on patches. It's a better product. It's a good, clean product. And, it's something that, once again, I try to think as a fan, what I'm going to use, what I'm going to do. And, I'm really happy with the way they come out, and I know you are too, man. When you get these patches, Max, you're going to sit there and be like, wow, this is definitely quality. And it's a 4-inch patch, so it's a pretty nice patch.
Yeah, it's a good looking patch. Yeah, I put it on my jersey, man. I put it on my jersey, dude. I'm proud to represent the one true nation,
Yeah, definitely. And you've been doing this for a bit, though, right?
Well,
2 years?
But now, it's been a year and a half now that JR60 Brands has been officially, on the market. It's been available on the website. So, it's something that it takes a while to build, longevity. I talk to Fabian all the time, Raider Nation Lifer, and he says the same thing that I do, man. It just takes time. You just do what you got to do. It's more about giving back. To be honest with you, nobody's getting rich off of this stuff. The people that are truly doing it, they're doing it for the love of it. They're not doing it for, hey, I got this out there. I'm doing this, and I'm a corporate person. I'm a professional and all that. and trying to make it like this is their business and that, and, you know, take it to the level of I'm a corporation. I'm somebody that's bigger than anybody else. I'm a fan just like everybody else. I seen a need for myself, but stuff that I did. I spent a lot of stuff out there on Fanatics or NFL.com, and a lot of it was a bunch of crap. I was like, man, I don't want something that everybody else has. I don't want something that somebody else can get. And I wanted something different that I like. So what I did was I started creating products that I liked personally. And my opinion is, you know what? I like it. If it sells, it's great. You know, it offsets the cost. But, you know, of me traveling to games, to doing appearances, you know, to people ask me, hey, would you come to this? I'd say, yeah, sure, no problem. And it offsets that cost at a good price, at a fair price. You know what I mean? And then I try to make a great quality product. And I want to make sure that the fans are getting something that they could be happy wearing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big thing about everything is, you know, if people buy it, they buy it. If not, I'm still wearing it. I still love it. I like the way it looks. And you know, like I said, I'm a fan just like everybody else, man.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Well, definitely you're coming out with some good stuff there, brother. And like I said, you get that feel from your brand too. You get that feel like, you know, well, you know, the next person would wear it or like you're wearing it. That's the way I think a product should be done. Like if you're gonna get it, don't put it out there. You're gonna wear it. You're gonna know what it feels like. You're gonna know what people like. You know, you're out there. So it's good stuff that JR.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, congratulations, dude, you know, on the rise of the JR60 brands, you know. Yeah, I'm glad for you, dude. I'm glad to be partnering with you, dude, and I look forward to building on top of, you know, or building our relationship, you know, and then continuing to market the JR60 brands, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, and like we talked about as far as international shipping, you know, I'm kind of looking forward to next weekend. Actually, JR60 Brands is going international. I'll be in London next week. I'll be at the game in against the Bears. So I'll be in London next week, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to have product with me, and we're setting it up. So, you know, I'm kind of happy about that also. So not only is JR60 Brands shipping international, we're going international also.
That's cool,
man.
That
is awesome.
Yeah, you're busy on the road, dude. As you just said, you're in Indianapolis, man, for the Raider games. You know, are you planning on going to the tailgates? And, you know, can you compare, since you travel so much, can you compare the Oakland tailgates to the other tailgates that you've been to?
There's really no comparison, but yeah, I'll be tailgating tomorrow. From what I heard, I guess it's going to be in Blue Lock tomorrow, for the game here in Indy. Actually, I get off the phone with you. With you guys, I got a couple of things I'm going to go to as far as, Raider fans meeting up, local bars and so forth, tonight. But as far as the comparison between the tailgate in Oakland and the tailgate anywhere else in the NFL, man, there is no comparison at all, man. Going to a tailgate in Oakland is a life-changing experience.
Oh, yeah.
Whether you're over there at the Black Hole, with them and what they got, the mystique that's around, you know, being a member of the Black Hole, or you're over at, the infamous feedlot, you know, Toro throwing down with the best enchiladas that you can find on the planet. You know, there's no tailgating like that. That's what they're known for. That's what they do. You know, so that's really good. And then, you know, you go over there, even with League of Bandits, you go over there and I'll see Javier. And you know what? It's like a big family reunion. Whenever you go out there, boom, you start in one area, you go around, you know, I might go over and see KOS and see Mob Boss over there with Knights of the Shield, you know, and then head over to the Black Hole and to spend some time over there. Man, you walk around and it's all love everywhere. And there's no other experience like that in the NFL. I mean, I've been to other stadiums. I've been to other stadium tailgates, and I do compare ours to them. And I'm like, man, this is nothing. There is no comparison.
All right.
Well, I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you. You know, like we've been on a little downfall. You know, we started off good right out of the gate, boom, fast. You know, that's the way the Raiders want to start. But what do you think we need to do to come back this game, man?
Man, I tell you what, I follow the Grim, I follow Grim, and I'm like sitting there and I listen to what he says. We need to open it up. We need to throw the ball downfield. There's been a lot of talk about David Carr defending his little brother because they're saying that, he's a check down passer. Yet he has a higher completion rate on the deep ball. Well, we don't know that because he doesn't even, how often does he throw the ball downfield? Yeah. Outside of the home opener, we did it a few times against the Broncos. We look like a new offense. We look good. However, in the second half, we kind of reverted back to the old style of football. Almost, it was a feeling like, hey, we might actually give this game away. And then in Kansas City, nothing. Minnesota, nothing. I think that's really, we're not using the deep ball, and definitely we're not using Josh Jacobs out of the backfield efficiently. He's running the ball, but he's only caught 2 passes, I believe, the whole season. So we're not utilizing him out of the backfield. If you're going to do it, bring him out of the backfield, he is a threat as a receiver, and he gets the ball in his hands. He's a tough man to bring down. So I think those are two things that definitely need to be addressed on offense. On defense, man, our secondary has to step up because teams have proven the last 2 weeks that they could just sit back and pick us apart at will.
Oh, yeah.
I think that we have some issues that need to be addressed. Safety, we have a hard time covering a tight end out of the backfield. I mean, those are things that are you got to address. If you got a safety that can't cover a tight end, and the other team knows this, they're just going to pick us apart all day long. So it'd be nice to get a little bit of a pass rush and have our secondary step up.
Oh, yeah, man. I've been a Carr fan for a long time and defending Carr, and I still am a Carr fan. But, yeah, man, we got to get that ball downfield. Of course, there's been some injuries, on the line, and Incognito just came back last week. But, it's time to, keep moving around in that pocket and deliver the ball down the field. We got to strike deep, man. And Jacobs was sick a little bit last week, dude. So hopefully, he comes on strong this week, because, we need him, man. He is definitely a bright spot, man. And he would, he'll open up the play action, which could help with the deep ball. So, I definitely agree with you there, too. And, man, another thing, dude, the secondary, man. When every time, dude, it's like, they just allow this barrage of points, man, and then boom, there goes their confidence, and they just cannot get it back, man. We got to get over that, man, and move past these last 2 losses, man, if we're gonna really get back on track,
Yeah, I also believe that the game plan. There was no game plan. I mean, they took it right out. 13-21 game plan. Also, the play calling. Some of the play calling kind of got to me. Need 11 yards, you throw a 2-yard pass. Stretch that field, get Carr moving out of the pocket, get Jacobs going outside for the pass. We've got Trent's down, we've got Gabe's down, Harris is down. So it's next man up time.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Carr fan. I truly am. I just think they're not using him to his potential. He has the arm. He can throw it. I've seen him. So they need to work on some of the keys. But like I said, next man up and bring your heart to the game, because their heart wasn't not in the game in Minnesota. It was crushed very early.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think what you say hit on too, Max, was it starts with coaching. I mean, we got Gruden. He's controlling the offense. He's not utilizing his coordinator. He's not utilizing the rest of the staff. So he wants to take the offense on his shoulders. He does a great job of scripting the first 15 plays of the game. But after that, it seems like the game plan falls apart. And not to mention, they don't make the adjustments. There's no adjustments made at halftime. There's no adjustments made on offense as far as, all right, this is what's been working, this is what isn't working. They don't have there's no contingency plan with those. You're scripting the first 15 plays, that's fine, but there's no contingency plan just saying, all right, this isn't working. What are we going to do that's working? He falls off track, and it seems that, the play calling is kind of lost. And that's how I see it. A lot of this I'm going to say the majority of it falls on the shoulders of Gruden and not stepping up and making those adjustments.
Yeah, because he's the one that's making the calls. Olsen and they're there, but they're not making them calls. And for me, I just seen the interview at Olsen this week, and he looks like all over the place. I'm like, we need somebody that's going to be definite. And I believe that falls because Gruden's the one that controls it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So he don't know what to say when he's out there, basically, because he's not controlling that portion. He's bringing the guys out there. He's giving them practice. He's giving them, what they need for the week. But when it comes down to it, Gruden's calling it. So he needs to open it up. He needs to allow his coaches to coach too, and offensive wise, and open that field up, man. We went last week. We went on a 2-minute thing. We scored in no time. Run it every time, then. Run a 2-minute option every time. You know what I'm saying? Run it every time. That's how you got to think. They went down and scored no time.
Well, I mean, that was at the end of the game with the garbage yardage or whatever. But, I can – the only drawback to the hurry-up offense, man, is that if you go 3 and out, you can go 3 and out quickly, and then your defense is right back on the field, and then there we go. Right then, the team has a opportunity to score again, and then like we just said, that puts our defense really out of whack, man. So it's definitely gonna be. It's been a tough couple of weeks, man, and hopefully we can get that turned around, man. But hey, before you go though, dude, what you got a prediction for this game?
Man, I tell you what, Colts have a lot of key players that are down. I think that this is an opportunity for us to really take advantage of that. I think we need to take advantage of that. I don't really see a high-flying game. I don't see it opening up. I see Waller again having a big game. Darren Waller's a beast, man. Yeah. I don't see people being able to pretty much shut him down. He's a wide receiver at Georgia Tech, big body, great hands, decent speed, and he can get up. So I see him having a big game once again. But I also see us pulling it out. I think that it's going to be a good game. But like I said, we need to take advantage of these key players being out for the Colts and exploit that. I'm seeing possibly Raiders 27, Colts 23.
Okay.
Nice.
I really appreciate you taking the time to come back on the channel, especially while traveling, So go ahead and tell the Raider Nation how to find you on social media and how to shop JR60 Brands.
Yeah, I mean, you can find me on jr60brands.com. You can also find me on Instagram at jr60 brands, or at Joker_Raider60. I love hearing from people. I respond to everybody. Pretty much, you send me a message, I respond to you. I reply to you. You have a question, is anything I can help you with, just let me know. We're one nation.
Absolutely.
That's right. Well, brother, I really do appreciate you coming on. You're one of my favorite out there. I'm not being biased, but you're one of my favorite out there. I enjoy you, man. I love what you do out there, and really appreciate you taking time to come and talk to us while you're out there in Indianapolis. Hey, man, give everybody what's up, from here, Loyalty Crew, the Black Hole here, and, keep doing what you're doing, brother.
I appreciate that, Max, and I look forward to seeing everybody soon. And let's go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Amen.
Man, it's always a pleasure to have Joker Raider on Coast to Coast with the Black Hole Superfans.
Oh, definitely. Having him on always lifts me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we're tight that way. We see each other and it's just like brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? So really appreciate him taking the time to come on the show and help us out. And I believe he had a pretty good prediction, and he's right on it with what we need to do.
Yeah, I can agree with what he has to say. But that, the real good thing about that, man, is, you heard him not really complaining or getting upset about it. He just, gave his opinion. We all can work it out and talk about it, So keep that in mind, Raider Nation. Take notes. That's how you critique the team without being negative.
Exactly. Respect it. Have your opinion, but respect that silver and black. Always do that. I mean, I've been Raider fan for over 50 years, man. So I've gone through everything. So, just hang on. We'll be there. We'll be there. Regardless, we're tough skin. We're silver and black family. Let's keep it that way.
As we mentioned earlier, there's been a lot going on with the Black Hole. They started 2 new clubs, one in Portersville and one in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Now our next guest, Sammy Alanzo, aka the Raider Penguin, has been on before and is also the new president of the Albuquerque, New Mexico chapter. Not only that though, he's a founding member of the League of Villains. Tell us what you know about the League of Villains, Mad Max.
Well, when I met Sammy, we started talking and stuff. He had some ideas about how he wanted to build around the Penguin, So we came up with League Villains. Then we said, well, no, hold on, let's get this right. We went to League of Villains. So we created that, and we've added some characters around Sammy. And also Joker Raider is like our honorary Joker on there, so he's part of that. Which, we're honored to do that, to have him there. But, we've got Raider Quinn, we've got Poison Ivy, we've got Raider Riddler. So we've been building this, it's been a good, at least about 8 months total that we've been getting this together. But it's all stems from Sammy's idea. I'm just the creator. I'm the guy that can make it happen. And that I'm honored to do.
Cool, and now you do a lot of work for the Black Hole, and you have a good idea of what it takes to start a chapter. So, talk about what it takes to start a chapter a little bit, and then how much of an honor is it to represent the Black Hole?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been one of my favorite honors to do. I've gotten so much respect from them. They allow me to do some things that I couldn't do with other people that I've been with before. So it's been a great honor to be there. They treat me well. They treat everybody well. I mean, it's a family in a family. So I can pick up the phone, talk to Michael, get Upolo, my president right now. But it's just been an honor to be able to do that. Now they allowed me to be creative and go out and recruit Superfans, So that's what I've done. And I'll take them and we'll have ideas. We'll brainstorm, or I have an idea and we'll go out and do what we need to do to build that Superfan up like that. So, and like I said, I've got a new one coming out here in Phoenix, Darkness Reigns, Raider at Darkness Reigns. And you guys are going to enjoy that. I've got a total idea how I'm going to create her. And she's halfway there, but I'm going to change up some stuff. And again, I'm very honored to be able to do that, to step in that role and do that also. Plus, like everybody's heard, we've got also our thing coming out, the AZ Black Hole. So we'll be working on that, me and Hellraider.
All right, so with that being said, I'd like to thank the Black Hole for allowing us to use their name in the title of our podcast. So thank you, Rob and Cisco and all the other presidents of the Black Hole for allowing this podcast to be affiliated with the Black Hole.
Most definitely. Our next caller is going to be Raider Penguin, Sammy, man. I can't wait to get him on the phone.
Well, let's go ahead and get him on the phone now.
What's up, Raider Nation? This is Polo Rodriguez, president of the Black Hole Santa Maria chapter, and you're watching Coast to Coast with the Black Hole Superfans.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, and you?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well, dude. Just, I'm ready to get this show on the road with you. Talk a little bit about the Albuquerque, New Mexico chapter.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's getting exciting down here now.
Yeah, man,
How's everything going?
It's good, man. It's good. We were just talking about representing the Black Hole and what an honor it is to be members of the Black Hole. And now that you're the president of the Albuquerque, New Mexico chapter, tell us what it takes to start a chapter.
Well, you got to start off by getting your 10 members, which sometimes it could be difficult, but once you start seeing that you're getting that together in Albuquerque, it took off like wildfire. And then you go in and you got to find your spot where you're going to be watching the games and that. And what else? Let's see. You got to get in the call with Cisco and them, and it's a lot of, how do you say it? Mind. You got to think of a lot of stuff to do, and just getting all together at once and getting it all together, it's just gives you a rush that you can't expect.
So what's y'all's home base?
What was that?
What's the name of your home base?
Well, we're actually right there at the Ramada down on Manoan University.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
It's a Duke's bar and grill.
Nice. So you got the you had to fill like an application, right?
Yes.
To become.
You you fill out the application and then you go over your bylaws and all that. It's pretty cool. Just stuff you gotta understand the way they think and that by what you can do and what you can't do.
Almost definitely. I've seen what it takes. Excuse me. Go ahead, brother. Finish up.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen what it takes. I've been around for a bit, and you have too. But you see how much work it is. There's a lot of work that goes into vice president and whoever you pick to be your VP to assist you to be your right hand man. But there's a lot that goes into that. There's planning, there's making sure you got a spot for your people, making sure everybody that comes to you is comfortable, and keep that black hole spirit going. So it does take quite a bit to get there. And I'm very proud of you, brother. You worked hard to get there. And like I said, it's tough work, but I know you got it in you, brother.
Yeah, it's still hard to believe that it's just like I'm so enthused and all that, and the way the people down here are supporting me now, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling that you can't get. It's hard to explain. Just that to see how many people actually stand behind you and want to fight for you to get stuff going.
And that's awesome, bro. That's awesome, because that's what you need. You need good people, Don is around there. You got a good thing going there. Like I said, it's hard work, but I know you're up to it, and because the Raider Penguin don't play around.
So I'm ready to fight for these guys. As I said, it's not only for me that I don't only do it for me, but I do it for my people that are behind me. They're the main ones that I like doing it for, and that's why the hard work is worth everything.
So, what are your goals as a club as far as charity work and events to host the Raider Nation there in Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Like I was saying, I'm one of my biggest goals is I want to get everybody together and just become one and stop the fighting between everybody and all that. I said, and just be a fan, not in having to argue about your own players or what any of that stuff has to do. And most of them, they have the mentality to go out there and do good things but then they get mad because the player didn't catch the ball or that. I says, you have no control over that. And that's why these guys that I got with me now, they're doing the same thing. They're like, we love them, and if they drop the ball, oh well.
It happens.
It's not, yeah.
It happens. So,
but I just want everybody to come together as one.
The nation, that's what the Black Hole is about, bringing everybody together, bringing whatever clubs are out there, bringing them in, let them know that the Black Hole is there for them just as much as they're there for you.
Yep. And I had outstanding support with Polo and Michael and Max and you guys. Without you guys, and Homer, you guys promoting and all that, I wouldn't be here what I'm doing now.
Well, I'm glad we could help, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. You know, I still we try to set some stuff up, but it's kind of last minute kind of thing. But we still going to get a show of the League of Villains coming on there, and we're going to get Riddler. We're going to talk to Johnny, get Johnny in there, man, and get Raider Quinn and Toxic Raiderette, you know, and bring y'all in and let's do a League of Villains show and get everybody's stories out there too. So can't wait for that.
Heck yeah, we're ready for that.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, and I wanted to take the chance to thank you, Sammy, for helping me design the Oaktown Legends lettering. You know, you have some skill in graphic art, and so I look forward to seeing what you can do for the Albuquerque, New Mexico chapter design.
Oh, thanks, man. We got something. I've learned a lot from Max, like I said. He helped me out through a lot of it, telling me what to do and just doing that. I was just messing around before. I said, but I like doing it, and it's something I can do to help out my own. No, just a little plus. But I'm nothing compared to Max.
Oh, no, man. I'm just simple, man. I just enjoy helping people. And if they want to do the art, like I said, I see talent. Sammy's got talent, bro. You know, I've told him that before. I see talent. I know when I see talent. I know when somebody's got that hand or the eye or knows how to put stuff together. So, like I told him, he came out with a different design one time. And I told him, I've been doing that type of design, the motion art, I call it. I've been doing it for close to 3 years. Nobody's ever really caught on to it, you know, or really think it's a lot going on. Sammy was the first one to get on it, so I had to go and change mine a little bit. But, you know, he got on it. He was the first one that caught it, you know. So I was like, man, that's so cool to be able to see somebody else replicate what you worked so hard to do and do it so well, you know. I enjoy that.
Yeah, that's just thanks from coming from you guys. Like, I still got a lot of work, but like you said, hard work pays off at the end.
Definitely it does. You know, we you know, we're all, like Violet put it, we're all pieces of that puzzle, and we all fit in a certain way, you know. And whatever you got to give it out there. Homer's got this type of media going. I've got my media going. You guys have your you know, super fan thing going. So all of us all together makes that one nation, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's like I said, anytime we can help you guys out, or it's likewise, man. We got your back left and right.
Definitely.
That's what's awesome about the Raider Nation, man. Everybody looking out for each other, helping each other out. You know, the help that I've received growing this channel from all of y'all, you know, it's been tremendous, man, and I really appreciate it. You know, and of course, you know, we're sitting at 1-2, coming off a 2-game losing streak. So what do you think we got to do to get back on track, Sammy?
I think I'm just thinking Carr needs to throw that ball a little bit quicker, not hold it so long. We need that life back that we had in on that Monday night game. We lost a lot of it after all that crap with Butthead.
Yeah.
It's just I think that had a little bit of a snag on it, but I have a funny feeling that it will turn around. Maybe not this game or the next game, but they're gonna start getting that fire back. It's just all mental.
Yeah.
With everybody getting hurt now and
a lot of injuries.
Yeah, a lot of injuries.
So yeah, you're right. We need to air it out a little bit more. We need to do some, you know, little swing plays, get more yardage out there. Let the guy throw. I believe, you know, that's what I believe. And you know, with the offensive line hurting, you know, with Gabe gone and Trent, he's questionable. You know, we just need to pick it up, and I believe this is the game we should do it in also. So
yeah. I said this will be a big game, especially going in to see the Bears.
Right. Yeah, we got to get that offense clicking. You know, I know we got those injuries, and that's a big reason for, you know, everything going so sour, you know, here over the last couple of weeks. But hopefully, you know, we can get Jacobs out of the backfield, you know, and then get that play action. Hopefully he runs nice this week. He's running well this weekend, and we can get that play action going so that we can get over the top. You know, and we need our defense to stop allowing so many points so quickly. And also, if they do get down, they got to keep their heads in the game, man, knowing that Derek Carr can bring you back, you know?
Yeah, play the whole 4 quarters and not just a half.
Right.
Giving up, 24 points and I don't know, less than, 5-6 minutes right there to KC. That hurt. Yeah. Then right again, we do the same thing right out of the bat with Minnesota, so we can't get started. You know, we can't get started. How are we going to get started when you're behind 14, 21 points? You know, so it's not a good thing starting off like that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Raider Penguin, I appreciate you coming back on the channel, man. But before we let you go, tell the Raider Nation where they can find you on social media.
Okay, you can either find me under Sammy Alanzo under Facebook, and I got a Raider Penguin on Facebook and Instagram. Hit me up. And remember, always go Raiders.
Always. Well, yeah, that's really appreciate you, man, coming in. And like I said, we're going to have you guys on longer with the League of Villains. We'll go through all that. I didn't want to put a whole lot into there, but we'll go through all that. We're going to do a League of Villains show. We're going to make sure everybody's set up and talk to Johnny over there. Talk to Raider Riddler. Tell him, hey, time to talk it up.
Oh, yeah, and I just wanted to give out a little shot if I can. We're actually going to be doing a little fundraiser for Baby Superman again down at the grill. We're going to have like a little meet and greet with us, and that to help raise some money for him. He's going to end up going through another surgery pretty soon. So, yeah, we're going to go out and have a little meet and greet out there for him.
That's awesome. Now is that at a park then, you're saying, or is that at your club?
It's with the Booster Club, or not the Booster Club, well, the chapter for us. We're going to be down there at the thing signing me, Johnny, and Quinn.
Nice.
Taking pictures for the fans and that, and then the guy offered to donate 20% of the sales to Baby Superman for his thing, for us doing that for him.
Awesome.
That's awesome, brother. Like I said, thank you for coming on. We're going to get you guys back on, get this League of Villain thing going here so we can let all the Raider Nation know what's Raider Penguin, Sammy Alonzo's going on. And much blessings to the Black Hole Albuquerque. You got all our backs, and we got yours, bro. Thank you.
Awesome, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Take it easy. Well, damn, bro. That was almost a League of Villains episode, right? But we got to make that happen. Good thing that Sammy's saying we're going to make that happen.
Definitely. I'm going to be working on it this week, so hopefully we'll have that coming next week. And like I said, I talked to El Senor, so he's going to get back with me. So hopefully we'll have him like maybe after, maybe the Houston game in between there, we'll have him on the show for that. In between that time. So awesome. Looking forward to that one.
Oh yeah, me too, man. It's been a pleasure podcasting with you again, bro.
Hell yeah, man. You know, it's awesome to be able to put this stuff in a format and let it roll. Like I said, I've got a couple people I'm talking to push that out for us, you know. We both get busy. You've got numerous shows. You've got your other podcasts. You got the Legends podcast. You're just all over the place, brother, and I know you're busy too, so I appreciate you taking that time.
Well, I always got time for Coast to Coast with the Black Hole Superfans, that's for sure.
Definitely. I have a couple of things happening here in Arizona. I don't know if I wanted to run through that right away.
Man.
The diehard Arizona, which we're going to be here, diehard Raiders here in Chandler. We'll be there at the Copper Still. It'll have Toxic Raider Red and myself are going to be there. Mike Davis is going to stop by, so I'll make sure I get pictures and everything of that. Try to do a little film if I possibly can. And then in Nogales, the diehard Nogales Tucson family, they're having their little game thing, and that's going to be, that has the Ultimate Raider I have him scheduled out there, Marlo Resendez, Raider Doom, my boy Raider Doom, Phantom Raider Ed, and much more out there happening. Drink specials, raffles at both spots. So if you're out there in Arizona, check it out. Chandler, diehard Raiders, Nogales, Tucson, they'll be having their thing out there. So check them out if you're in that area. Just look it up. It'll be on the Honor the Superfan group. Go in there if you're not in there. All the information you need for any Superfan going on, you'll find it there.
Well, awesome, man. Remind the Raider Nation how to find you on social media.
Well, I'm under social media. I'm under Max Tilio Mays or Max Mays. Got a couple accounts there, kind of busy. And then I'm on IG at Max T Mays and Mad Max Asylum. I'm there on IG. So I appreciate anybody come on by. I got time to talk to everybody. I try to make time. And this is about the Raider Nation, And like I always say, be safe, be blessed, and always be real to you and others. That makes life simple, man. It really does.
Yes, sir.
And always have that loyalty.
Yes, sir. And it's about damn time to drop this promo code for JR60 Brands, don't you think?
It's time to push it out, man.
All right, the promo code to get 15% off at checkout is Homer15, HOMER15. Just go to jr60brands.com and enter the code at checkout, and the offer ends at October 13th. So make sure you get there. Act soon, Raider Nation. All right, JR60 Brands has a badass selections of shirts, hats, patches, and more. So check it out, Raider Nation.
Most definitely. Thank everybody for tuning in. If you haven't, go to YouTube, like the show, make a comment. Let us know. Let us know what we can do to make it better, to make it more to your style. And I appreciate everybody for joining the show today. And we'll catch you guys out there on the road, man.